Hey, tech enthusiasts, get ready for some exciting news. If you're a fan of cutting-edge technology, this is something you won't want to miss. Rumors are swirling about an early release of Android 16. Yes, you heard that right, an early release. We usually see new Android versions around August or September. It's been the norm for years. But whispers suggest Android 16 might hit the scene as early as June 3rd, 2025. That's a big deal. Imagine getting your hands on the latest features months ahead of schedule. It means we could be playing with the latest Android goodness months ahead of schedule. Think of all the new features and improvements. This early release is a major shift from Google's usual timeline. Remember the Pixel 9? It was a fantastic device, but it launched without the newest Android version, which was a bit unusual. Many users were left waiting for the update. This time, things are different. Google seems to be learning from past experiences. Google seems to be changing its strategy. They are focusing on getting updates out faster. They want to get the latest Android version onto devices faster, starting with Android 16. This is a game changer for Android users. An early June release would be perfect timing for Google's Pixel 10 launch. It aligns perfectly with their new strategy. Imagine the Pixel 10, expected in August, running Android 16 right out of the box. No delays, no waiting, no more waiting for updates, everything you need right from the start. This move shows Google's commitment to a faster, more efficient Android update cycle. It's an exciting time to be an Android user. The early release of Android 16 isn't just good news for Google. It's a strategic move that benefits the entire Android ecosystem. It's a win-win situation for other phone manufacturers like Samsung too. They can leverage the new features and improvements to enhance their own devices. Think about it. Samsung's latest foldables launched with Android 14, offering users a cutting-edge experience. They'll probably get Android 15 next year, keeping the momentum going. But with Android 16 arriving in June, Samsung could have it ready for their new phones launching in July or August. This means they can stay ahead of the competition. That means more users get to enjoy the latest Android features on their shiny new Samsung devices, enhancing user satisfaction and loyalty. This early release aligns perfectly with Google's push for faster Android updates across the board, ensuring a more unified experience. Google wants manufacturers to quickly adopt and implement new Android versions, reducing fragmentation. Why? Because it benefits everyone. Users get the latest features, manufacturers can innovate faster, and Google strengthens its ecosystem. Google has been vocal about its plans to speed up Android updates. They want a world where new Android versions roll out like clockwork, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. Google has hinted at 2 major Android updates in 2025. These updates won't just be about new features. They'll focus on giving developers better tools and resources. This means faster innovation, more polished apps, and ultimately, a better experience for users. Google's goal is clear: a more stable, consistent, and up-to-date Android experience across all devices. By accelerating the update process, they're laying the groundwork for a more unified Android ecosystem. Section 4. Tackling the fragmentation challenge. One of Android's biggest challenges is fragmentation. This issue arises because there are so many different manufacturers and models, each with their own customizations. Many manufacturers take their sweet time updating their devices to the newest Android versions. This delay can be due to the need for extensive testing and customization. This means a large chunk of Android users are stuck on older versions, missing out on the latest and greatest features. They also miss out on important security updates, which can leave their devices vulnerable. This fragmentation issue is something Google is determined to solve. They are constantly working on strategies to streamline the update process. By pushing out Android updates to AOSP earlier, Google is giving manufacturers a head start. This initiative helps them prepare their custom versions more efficiently. This allows them to incorporate the latest Android version into their devices much faster. The goal is to reduce the time lag between the release of a new Android version and its availability on various devices. The result? A more cohesive Android experience for everyone. Users can enjoy a more uniform experience regardless of the device they are using. Users get to enjoy the latest features and security updates, while Google benefits from a more consistent Android ecosystem. It's a win-win. This approach not only enhances user satisfaction, but also strengthens the overall security and functionality of the Android platform. Section 5. A better Android experience for everyone. The early release of Android 16 is more than just a rumor. It's a sign of things to come. It signifies Google's commitment to a faster, more unified, and ultimately, better Android experience for everyone. From faster updates for Pixel phones to quicker adoption by manufacturers like Samsung, Android 16's early arrival has the potential to reshape the Android landscape. It's a bold move by Google, and one that could pay off big time for users and the Android ecosystem as a whole. So buckle up, Android fans. We're in for an exciting ride.